So over Easter I was away on holiday. Here's my holiday haul of Warhammer stuff. Picked up Assault on Black Reach. Now, for those of you who don't know, that came out in 2008-ish. So it's been around, sitting on the shelf for a while. Picked up Abaddon the Despoiler, who, we know, he's leading the 13th Black Crusade, etc. Took over from Horus. Anyway, also picked up the Tyrannid Broodlord. Now this guy, I'm not really a Tyrannid player. I mean, I've got a Genestealer cult, but anyway, it's an out of production model, so I was like, oh, I'll have that. Khan the Betrayer. Now this model is the resin cast. So back in the day they were made out of metal, and then I'm not 100% sure when they stopped doing that as opposed to doing plastic or resin. Anyway, so it's the same model from 1999, but the resin cast version. Now Khan's had an update very, very recently, which is cool and all, but I thought, oh, I'd rather have the classic version. The only change I'm really going to make is he's got these like ponytail skull things on his face. If you just there. I don't really like those. He looks kind of weird with them, so they'll probably get cut off. Demon Prince of Nurgle, not so much out of production, just somewhat uncommon on the shelves here in New Zealand. You can, just get it from Games Workshop themselves, but I do kind of like to support local stores. Anyway, so that's those. Now this one, I've obviously already opened it and had a nosy, but I got this in Taupo, and apparently Warhammer's not very big there. Well, that's fine by me because it worked out. I got this set for $117, which is one of those things where in New Zealand things cost more compared to the UK and America. But these are normally 200 and something at least, the starter sets. Anyway, so starter sets are awesome because you get such a great selection of things and dice, and it's pretty much like an instant collection. So you obviously get the book, a whole lot of bases, dice, because we always need more dice. I mean, I've got a unit of cultists that could potentially roll 90 dice, and that's are we. Anyway, so more movie sticks. Already clipped out the templates. I've already got 2 sets of templates, but it's definitely something that's very, very useful. So the thing that got me excited was this guy here. The captain. Basically, when I first started Warhammer with the Battle for Macragge, I had Ultramarines, so I was building an Ultramarines army. But I never really got them a leader. I mean, I had my chaplain, and I did have leaders, but I didn't have a specific one for them, because with my chaplain I've always just used him with whoever army I'm playing, because I didn't paint any kind of chapter markings on him. He's just black. Well, with other colours obviously, but yeah. Anyway, so you get a dreadnought, 10 tactical marines, 5 terminators, and a butt ton of orcs. I am not an orc player, but I've got lots of orcs, because I also picked up, this is going back ages, the Space Wolf versus Orc set that came out a while ago, or a long while actually. Got that on clearance too. I bought that one just because Space Wolves are cool. So yeah, you'll probably be seeing an orc army from me at some stage. So you get these death copters. The multi-part plastic, like fixed pose starter set Space Marines are fine by me. I mean, I would like freedom of being able to... I do like being able to pose them however I want, but then at the same time, these are just absolutely fine. And orcs are pretty cool. You can get a lot of detail into them because of just how they're sculpted. And another rulebook which... it could be quite an interesting video to compare the last 3 rulebooks that I've got. Probably not something I'll actually do. It'd be a mild curiosity. So it transfers. We'll flip over the box. Yeah, the war boss looks kind of cool. Terminators are awesome. And the captain. So these guys are going to reinforce my original Ultramarine Space Marines army. Which is kind of scary that I haven't actually finished that army in like 10 years. Because I jumped onto other armies. Like, my Dark Angels army's fine. They're swarming with Marines. Alright, so moving along while we're doing this, like, so that's the unboxing. It looks awesome. Can't wait for another starter set because they're such good value, and you know, it's good when they come out because you normally see a little bit of an influx of new players. You get enough stuff in there that you're on your way to having a decent army. Playable, not necessarily winnable. Alright, so back to these guys. So I've had an idea for maybe some kind of campaign series or some kind of story thing that we can play and do for the long-term plan of Wargaming Wednesday or Tabletop Tuesday. So now we've got plenty of leaders and characters, more troops. So yeah, that's our long-term goal. Anyway, as always, I do appreciate your time. If you want a closer look at any of these, or maybe a paint tutorial, or anything like that, just let me know, because I won't be doing these right away. And if I do, like, drastically decide, oh, I need to do this right now, I will put photos on Instagram, so you'll still get to see what's going on and what's happening. So I do appreciate your time, as always, and I probably tell you guys that too much, but I do want you to know that you're appreciated, because you're all awesome. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Oh, and just before we go, if any of you guys did pick up one of these, did you end up painting them as Ultramarines, or did you go with someone else? Did you actually build an orc army as well, or did you maybe share that with a friend? I'm curious here. Anyway, thanks guys.